Thanks for joining. I'll take us through Aspen today. Discussing the macro environment with regards to the healthcare industry, we've seen a lot of COVID vaccine declines, especially with the big players in Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer. And obviously, Aspen got a big contract from Johnson & Johnson about almost 2 years ago now to supply COVID vaccines, but those sales were disappointing, which saw the share price come down. As we all know, the healthcare industry is incredibly highly regulated, so all of these drugs that they make have to go through various testings and trials before they even hit the market. Looking ahead to the sort of second half of this decade, 27-28, we are seeing a lot of big drugs come off their patents, so loss of exclusivity for big companies such as Johnson & Johnson, AbbVie and Merck. So we expect to see a lot of research and development coming through, which could be a tailwind for Aspen. As things stand, I don't have much upside. It's keeping it very small there, 5.1%. It's trading more or less with its 5-year averages slightly above. So there's no real catalyst just yet. And then the last results, which came out in December, were very disappointing. Declining revenue, declining EPS, but the key takeaway from it was that they are filling up they've got basically dormant capacity in their sterile business segment, and up that contract from 2 billion to 8 billion, which will be phased out over the next 3 years. So we've got a hold recommendation, and we'd like to see more of what they just announced at the end of last year, and then you could possibly see a re-rating to maybe the 15-year multiple of about 15 times PE.
Thank you very much for joining us today.